Target Trading Academy.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Dan O'Brien with Target Trading Academy, and I'm making this video to wrap up the week here on October 22nd. And I'm going to talk about the trades that were submitted to me today by the clients who are using Carnac technologies. I received a total of 26 trades, and more than that actually. There were some that were overlapping, that multiple traders took the same trade within basically the exact same trade. So I have not double counted those. I've tried to delete some of the charts that were really obvious that they were the exact same trade. If I missed one, I'm just letting you know that I've written every time down on a separate sheet here, and none of them were double counted. So the trades were submitted to me today by Osbert, Curtis, Jim, Lyle, Rachel, and Dwayne. And I'll probably have more people submitting next week, but those were the folks who submitted their trades to me for today, which once again is Friday, October 22nd. So I had a total of 26 trades, 22 winners, 3 losses, and 1 break even. Okay, I think the first group of submissions here was from Dwayne, I believe. This trade was a small winner that happened before the open. This one, I believe, was at 8:45 in the morning, and it was a good trade. We've got the short-term informed traders really bearish. The trending algo is in the green, so it's trending. Which way is it trending, up or down? Clearly, it's trending down. The price action broke below the bottom of the channel, etc., etc. And Dwayne, you should have let this run. It got out of that way too quick. It was still a winner, but it could have been a large winner. I know you did that on other trades. We all go through it once in a while, but got to give it a little more time and let those run. Okay, so that was his first trade before the open, and then as the market turns and goes straight up, looks like this was a trade about 9:35, I believe, but as you can see, let that one run. Nice winner there. Okay, and the dots that you see, the circles on the left side of his chart, that was the trade we just looked at. So this is a little bit later in the morning. Another long and small gain here. Not much to speak of, as the market really didn't do much at all here. So yeah, that was a good exit there. And even if you waited a little bit longer, the net result is going to be about the same, because it's just not much going on there. Okay, 3 more trades here from the same student. This is at 10:13, 10:15, and 10:29. I have a very small loss here, but it is a loser, small loss, and then a nice winner at 10:15, and then another nice winner, nice run there at 10:29. All right, a little bit later in the morning at 11:17, looks like our trader here got into this trade late. This was not an optimal entry, which would have been probably 5 or 6 bars earlier at 11:16, but it was still a small winner, so good job. And you made sure you got out of that before it turned. You probably recognized that you got into the trade a little bit late there, Dwayne, so good job. Now this one is a different market. This is the NASDAQ, and this is the NASDAQ, looks like 11, I believe it's 11:16, so nice drop there for another winner, one of the 22 winners. I believe this next series is from Lyle. We have a short here before the open at 9:02 in the the micro NASDAQ for a winner. I have another trade here. This is in crude oil, short at the top of the tube here, and another winner. Okay, the next trade here is in the micro NASDAQ. Another really good trade. Well done there, Lyle. And then here we're back in the ES, or the S&P here. Nice short, $300 at this point. Short, and 2 targets on the trend. The trailing stop came down, and you got taken out here at about 11:19. Okay, and I think this is the final trade here from Lyle. They might not be in order of time, but that's one. There are different markets, but This is another micro NASDAQ for a long and small gain here, as the market didn't do a whole lot while he's in it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he bailed out on the 6th bar, so small gain there. All right, moving on. I believe our next group of trade submissions here is from Curtis. So we have a short here about 946, 2 winners on the exits, and it did go a bit further. That may have been a trailing stop that got clipped on the way up before it dropped for the bigger move. All right, here's another trade in the S&P, the ES, at long 936 with your 3 targets taken out near the top. So good exits there. All right, here's a couple of submissions from Jim in the NASDAQ. We have an early long at 933. I'm sure this was a trailing stop that came up that got clipped before it took off again. And then a great short, and Jim let this one run, so really good trade there. All right, here's another short in the ES, where the client was able to let this one run a little bit, and an early short. And I believe our next trade submissions here is from Osbert. So here's late long. So we can see that the optimal entry, ladies and gentlemen, is way back here, shortly after the open at 931. And this trader didn't get in until the top, and therefore it resulted in a loss. Again, the optimal entry is way back here, probably at about 36, which was 10 handles lower. But he comes back with a nice short here, very good trade, about 10.01, with the multiple exits here on the way out, and the lowest one was a max gain, so good job there. All right, I believe these entries were from Rachel, because we have the purple on the right edge here. It means it's a live account, live trade. So we got a live trade here at 931, 2 winners, and then another long with 3 quick exits, so good job. All right, in this chart we have 3 trades pretty close together here. This is in the ES. We have a short for a loss. 1 target's taken out, and then it runs up to the stop. That's a loser. Another short with a winner and a tighter stop. That's break even. And then a nice long trade here. So good job there. Net, it looks like a small gain on the 3 trades. Yeah, so that's what we have here. A partial loss because 1 target was filled. So partial loss, break even, and a winner. Okay, and here we have a long as we're going up into an HVA, high volume area. Have the long-term and short-term informed traders very bullish. Trending indicator says we're going up. Student got long here at about 21 and change. 1, 2 targets taken out. The trailing stop came up and taken out for another gain, another winner in the S&P. All right, this is our final trade submission here. This is in the mid-afternoon, 12:43, where the market is once again trending to the upside, and our student gets in long here in the ES at about 33.5. 1, 2 targets taken out. Trailing stop came up, and as it turned perfectly off the top of the HVA area, it was taken out. Okay, and our final trade, if I said it before, I was wrong. This is our final trade submission. This is a live trade in Rachel's account, the micro ES, for an entry here about 9:32 in the morning, and 1, 2, 3 targets right up to the top of the channel there. Oh, actually, this is from, looks like this is from yesterday. Yeah, that was from yesterday. Still a winner nonetheless. I know that wasn't in yesterday's roundup, but there you go. So that's going to do it for today's video. Once again, we had 26 total trades, 22 winners, 3 losses, and 1 break even submitted to us by our clients, and some live trades, some mostly sim trades, as people are getting ready to learn this methodology perfectly before they do jump to their live accounts, which they all have. All right, folks, this is part 2 of our trades on Friday. I received a couple of emails, some late submissions from Kathleen. I was actually wondering where her trades were, but I have a list of trades, the screenshots from both the ES and the micro NASDAQ, and that will bring her total for Friday up to a total of 42 trades, 35 winners, 6 losers, and 1 break even. Now, you already knew the other ones. They were 22, 3 and 1. So this is an additional 16 trades, 13 winners, 3 losers, and no break evens from Kathleen. So let's get started. Okay, our first couple of trades here begin in the ES at 1017. Unfortunately, starting off with a loser. They happen. She's looking for a breakout, went long and got stopped out. Looks like a max loss there, but that was followed up by 1 winner long and then a second winner long. So 1 loser and 2 winners in this screenshot. Next up, still in the ES and on the sim, she has a short looking for a breakout and a stop out again for a loser. And then follows that up with a nice gain here where she got the follow through she was expecting, short, and the 3 exits there. Very good trade there. Okay, still in the ES, we have 2 more trades here, a short and a definitely a premature exit there, and then a long and a bit of a premature exit there. But I understand that because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars of absolutely nothing. So actually a small gain there, even though it continued up at that time. It was a good exit. It was also at the dynamic resistance level, so that's okay. This one a little early, this one not so much, but 2 very, very small winners there. Okay, still in the ES, we have a short with another small winner. It was set up properly for potential short, and it was the optimal entry, but she clearly exited the trade because it was coming down to a support level, 2 different levels. That old low, the black line, and the green line there might be the VWAP. I'm not really sure, but if you're gonna get into a trade like this, ladies and gentlemen, you either have to exit early like she did, maybe go for a few more ticks closer to the support, or don't trade it at all because it's just too close to a support level. So anyway, she had a small winner out of that, so good job. Still in the ES. Okay, in the ES here later in the afternoon, a winner with a long and a full exit. As you can see, that was really starting to giddy up and go though, so Kathleen, we're going to have to get you to start holding on to some of these trades. I mean, you did fine in the other ones, like I just mentioned. That was a great exit. If you're going to get short near resistance at all, probably shouldn't, but this is actually running in your favor. Then you got to let those go. Okay, so they're done with her ES trades. No, these are her micro NASDAQ trades. 1042, a winner. 1053, a loss, a long and a loss. 1115, a short and a full exit on the support level. Good trade. The market continued to get weak. Another short and a proper 3 exits there on the way out. This exit was probably because it was near the market profile edge, so good exit there. So in this screenshot, we have 1 winner, 2 winners, 3 winners. So 3 winners and 1 loss. Okay, now at 11:56 we have a small winner. Wasn't doing much for it, didn't stop her out, and it popped up here. So a tiny winner. It's a good exit there. Here we have a short at, looks like 12:06 for 3 targets being filled. Good job. And then another short, it looks like 12:16 for 3 very quick targets being filled. So you know, three small winners there, 1 really small, and 2 decent trades here. Probably should have let this one go a little bit more, but and then this one down to the edge would have been great. But hey, they're still winners, so good job. And that's it for Kathleen. So I wanted to add that to our videos for Friday on the 22nd of October, which again brings us to a total of 42 trades, 35 winners, 6 losers, and 1 break even from the Carnac technology using students. So once again, if you want to learn more about these algorithms, machine learning, high frequency trading tracker, etc., please let us know on our Facebook page or contact us through the website. Once again, have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you next week.